It's the Gear Tester here, and welcome to my installation video of the Magpul SGA buttstock for the Remington 870 family of shotguns. One of the things that I want to highlight here at the beginning of this installation video is the fact that I have actually used this shotgun stock on my Remington 870. I like a lot of the products Magpul has made over the years, and this is an installation video of the Magpul SGA stock for the Remington 870, but I've actually used this stock. I don't want to review a product that I haven't actually tested, that I haven't actually used. And so I've gone to the work of producing this installation video, but also having used this stock for a period of time so that I'm not encouraging you to buy a product that I have no actual experience with. You can see here that I've got this shotgun stock in flat dark earth. I really like the fact that Magpul offers this particular shotgun stock in a number of different colors. I think that's an awesome benefit. When you purchase this stock, you're going to get the excellent packaging that Magpul always sends their stuff in. And in that packaging, there are going to be 3 little packets and your stock. See here I have the stock. It actually has the lowest setting in terms of length already installed. And then 2 packages have these little extenders, okay? You can see there, and they fit and they would extend the stock a significantly longer portion or longer distance out. Then you're going to have a 3rd little packet that's going to have your tools and your screw, and then a little tiny rubber piece that's going to fit into the top of the shotgun stock and cover up where you attach it, or the mechanism that you use to attach the stock to your shotgun. Before we go completely into the installation of this stock, I want to talk about why I personally purchased the Magpul SGA stock for my Remington 870, because I have a perfectly good stock right here. But, okay, it is too long for me personally. I can shoot the gun, I can cycle the action, but when I start trying to shoot to my right hand side, okay, so when I pick the gun up and I shoot to the right, the hand that my left hand of course is running the pump, and that means that the length of pull here is too long for me to comfortably or functionally operate or cycle the pump on this shotgun. And so the only real way to deal with that is to shorten the length of pull. So this standard stock from Remington has close to a 14-inch length of pull, okay? 13 3/4 is what I'm seeing there. And length of pull is the distance from the trigger, okay, to the end of the stock. Now, if I place these Magpul stock on there, you can see that there is a significant difference in the length of this. Now, this has the shortest spacer system on it here. I've got 2 more packages that I could extend it even, okay, beyond what the standard stock is for the Remington. But as it's configured here, you can see that I end up like an inch and a quarter, maybe a little bit less than that, of a shorter stock with the Magpul. So that's the primary reason I purchased this stock. I like the fact that it's in flat dark earth. I like that it has, in my view, better ergonomics. One of my friends has had one of these and I've enjoyed using it, but I really appreciate the fact that the length of pull of the shotgun can be shortened, making it more functional for me. So let's go through the installation process here. First of all, you're going to need a shotgun, right? Remington 870. The second thing you're going to want to do is make sure that that shotgun is unloaded, okay? Then you're going to need a standard screwdriver, and you're going to be intentional about removing the screws that hold the standard buttstock, okay, of the standard stock from Remington or whatever else you have on it. You're going to want to remove those. And in my case, they were just these simple little screws like you might use for wood, okay? Make sure those go someplace where you're not going to lose them or where they're not going to step on them. Now you're going to remove the buttstock, okay, the little portion on your standard shotgun stock. You can see right in here that there is this screw right there. And so we're going to pull that out and we're going to remove that right now. And then the stock will be separated from the rest of the firearm. So I'm just removing the one primary bolt that holds the stock onto the shotgun here. And this is actually a very simple process. There we go. So we have separated our standard stock from the body of our shotgun. Okay, see that long metal rod that is threaded and that holds the stock onto the shotgun with this kind of washer system there. So I don't need these components right now. Okay, I can probably just throw them away because if I buy another shotgun, it'll have a stock on it, surely. And I don't like that one because of the length of pull. So now when it comes to installing this, we're going to just want to make sure that it fits. Okay, and it does indeed appear to fit nicely on there. You'll notice that there's a little gap here, and that is because you can install other components from Magpul into that little slot. So different little hooks and clasps and things that would allow you to run slings or other items. But they have this little plastic component, okay, that's going to fill that slot if you're not running anything in it. And that's what I'm going to be doing here today. Is I don't intend to have anything right there, although I may in the future. So that just fits like so and fills that gap in, okay? Here's that little rubber component that's going to fill the little gap. And then here's your screw. Okay, notice the attention to detail, that it has already been Loctited, okay? Because if it wasn't, it would probably work its way out with all the recoil and movement that a shotgun's going to encounter in its life, right? Again, very simple process. We're just going to slide that in. Then they give you the little key that you need to attach it, which I think is awesome. It's always nice to have the tools included rather than having to run around and try and find the right size. You can feel it starting to thread in. They did include in the directions a request to not over-tighten this stock. So I'm not sure what over-tightening would look like, but it's getting pretty snug at this point. And it sure feels and looks like it's matching up against the frame here nicely, like there's no gap or anything. So I'll give it one more twist and assume that that is good to go. Yeah, there we go. Now you just have this little component system or little rubber filler. This is one thing I don't like about this stock, if I could just complain. I understand why they're doing it this way. And with my friend's stocks that they've used of this same exact version, it was black, so I didn't really pay attention to this. But if I was going to complain just a little bit, I'm not a big fan of just kind of sliding in this little rubber component. I don't know. It feels kind of cheesy to me, but however, it's going in relatively well, and you know what? It really fills that in. So maybe my complaints are unwarranted. There, it really fills it in. You wouldn't know that that was there, and it gives you some grip. So there you go. Another thing that I really like about this stock is the fact that it has a very nice, soft, or relatively soft, almost like a gel recoil pad on it. So there you go. You've also got the ability to put QD attachment, sling swivels, and some components onto this stock. Those would be an additional cost, but there you go. Pretty simple. The Magpul SGA stock for the Remington 870 goes on very easily. It looks nice too, doesn't it? I'm very happy with the Magpul SGA stock for the Remington 870 shotgun. I'm glad to see that Magpul is producing more stocks and forearms for different firearms other than just the traditional AR-15 family of rifles. They make a very similar stock to this for the Mossberg 590. They make an entire stock system for the Ruger 1022, as well as an entire stock system for the Remington 700 bolt-action rifle. And if they have the same quality as I've seen here in this Magpul SGA stock for the Remington 870, I think you'd be very satisfied with those as well. If you like this video, I would encourage you to subscribe to my channel for more quality video reviews on the topics of shooting, camping, and survival gear. This is the Gear Tester signing off.